Thermal from there.
We do. So, Fuzzy, do you like pirates?
Oh, what kind of pirates? The video game pirates or real life pirates?
Both. Tell me about both. Tell me about both your pirates.
You want me to regale you with the history of real life piracy,
Tell.
which lasted only about like 60 years
Was it
in real
really?
life?
Really? Is that
It
it?
wasn't long. No.
And
There's
they.
the mouse again. I see you. Sorry. There's a mouse infested in my room, and I'm trying to kill him.
Wait. Wait. What?
This is, don't worry about it.
No. No.
This thing's different in my walls.
Oh, no fucking way. Is there actually?
Yes. He's incredibly cute, but he keeps scaring me.
It's a
I need to get rid of him.
It's a mouse. And you really caught me off guard with that one.
Sorry.
No,
I saw him again.
No, it's okay. Oh, I like mice. So they're cute. Is he hurting anyone?
No, and he's incredibly cute. He is absolutely adorable.
Put some cheese down for him. Make it a bit.
No, if I feed the worst thing I could do is feed him.
No,
I'm
don't
hoping
feed,
that
don't, you'll call his
if
friends.
if I leave no food around, they'll bugger off to someone else's house.
Honestly, yeah. If they don't find any food, they won't stick around for too long. But if they
Yeah,
find food,
and I don't want to crush him because no, seriously, this might be one of the cutest mice I've seen in my fucking life. The mother sent their cutest. That's all I gotta say. That's a rocket. Wow.
Yeah, sent their the strongest soldier, the strongest willed soldier to infiltrate the enemy lair.
Because he's brave too. Like I was seeing him nearby my feet. I'm like, oh, fuck off! I actually have a close view of you now.
He's getting that close, really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got a little. It's a sign though, isn't it? It's just like it's a sign. Oh, what is that?
That is a power bomb.
You get power bombs this game?
Yes. Yes, you get power bombs.
Really?
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. Wait, you for real? You get power bombs? No.
Yeah.
No.
Remember, you blow up a hallway just like in Super Metroid.
Oh, you do.
Waka waka waka.
Shit, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You're so right.
Just want to continue about the pirates, or
Yeah, sorry. My
I caught you
story
off guard.
threw me off guard. I was just like, "What do you mean? There's a fucking mouse?" Yeah. So pirates. What's your opinion on pirates? Are you a pirate fan? Or are you a pirate stan? Do you arg? Or do you arg?
Thankfully, I don't have to deal with real life ones and video game ones. Even when they're evil, are still pretty cool.
They're still pretty charming, aren't they? Even when they're bad guys.
Unless they're really cartoony.
Yes.
And then we got a problem.
What about space pirates?
The space pirates.
Oh my God.
Those god. I forgot what I called them last time. God damn it.
Gonads. I don't know. You did call them something. Yeah. It's been a while since we recorded, by the way. It's been like
Zebians. Those fucking Zebians.
Zebians. That was it. Yeah. It's been like 2.5 weeks or something. It's been a while.
Oh, it's. Time is meaningless.
Time means nothing to us. We just show up and make noise. There we go. Oh,
I like the space pirates specifically in Prime. I like them a lot.
Are they your favorite space pirates, or do you like Jasta Rogue more?
Just a rogue, the space pirate who ever space pirated.
The space pirate who commits no piracy, ever.
Who the space pirate who goes to the Grand Galaxy Corporation to renew his visa.
Yeah, the space pirate who fills out paperwork.
Who goes to jail for accidentally being nearby a bombing.
Does that happen? God, I don't
Yeah,
remember
that's what
nothing about
happens.
that game at all.
Like, what if your party member slams down her hand, explosion nearby, and the receptionist thinks you try to kill her?
No.
That's what happens!
Oh my god, Rogue Galaxy sucks.
Ro-
Oh,
Rogue Galaxy is cool.
Rogue Galaxy blows. That's so lame. Do I have to do the whole thing again, or just this button?
That was just for the entry tank. You have to keep going up.
Oh, this button, yeah. I was worried I have to do the old boost ball stuff.
No. Boost balls are one time only. Rogue Galaxy is cool. The characters are not the strongest, and sometimes it feels like the story's being made up as you play it.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. Yeah, where it's just like, now, you're the prince of space or something. Is
It's
he?
a Fifera game that feels like it really, really could have done with a bit of a cutting down, a bit of trimming here and there. I love level 5 for trying to give us as much video game as possible,
Yes.
but maybe a bit less video game, guys. Just a smidge.
Do you think in amount of areas or area size?
Some of those areas are humongous. I want to say like 70% of that game is running.
Like the forest world, I think does last a bit too long.
It's not even the longest one
It's,
as
no,
well.
it's not. It's not. I know the double towers as well. I remember that being a bitch. Where you do one tower and it's like, hey, do you want to do the same thing again? I guess.
This super advanced civilization just kept these ruins in the middle of this city because I don't know, it completes the aesthetic.
Yeah. Oh, just yes, leaves it there. What is
But
this?
these space pirates, no, you're being locked out.
Oh,
You
right.
can't
Okay.
escape now.
Oh no, they got shields. Ah.
Play the one track.
Ooh. Yeah. Get her. Get him, boys.
Settle in, viewers, because you're going to be hearing this song for the next hour. Well, it's 30 minutes, but hour.
30 minutes for sure. You need power beam to do the missile spam shit. I forget the controls. How do I change missile beams? I forget.
Oh my god, I can't remember.
I gotta hold like a button down or something.
That was 2 weeks ago. Tiny McMeaning was.
No, that's okay. No, that's jump. That's no,
Uh-huh.
no. There we go. It's triangle or Y. Might put the other one back anyway. I've acquired to sell on behalf of a friend 2 Nintendo Switch Lites and 1 Xbox One X, and the temptation to say I'll buy all this stuff because my little kleptomaniac brain's like, yeah, I want 2 Nintendo Switch Lites because they're cute. It's so
What
fun.
would you do with 2 Nintendo Switch Lites?
Put them on a shelf and let them gather dust. That's what I would fit. That's what I'd realistically do with them. But they're so fucking. It just feels so good in your hands. It's such a cute little device, and it's like, I think it feels better than the actual Switch. I think the Switch.
Okay, but wait.
Go on.
Go on.
Because the way the controllers click out, and then it's like it feels kind of flimsy in a way when you use a handheld. Because it just feels like it's clicked in. It doesn't feel solid. But the Switch Lite is one solid unit. You're like, ooh, this is nice. I like this.
Okay, well, you could buy one Switch. But why would you need both of them?
Why do you need one? Because I got a normal Switch anyway. Well, one's pink and one's yellow.
Also, what would you even play on an Xbox? What video games are there on an Xbox?
I would. Now the problem is, right? I would actually buy that Xbox offer if it was the disc drive version. It's not. It's the digital version. The only reason I would ever use an Xbox is for like
digital version.
the
I know.
yeah.
No, I know that's what it's called, and I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? It just sounds silly when I say it, yeah. I never played like original Xbox games on an Xbox, so if I was ever to buy a new Xbox, it would have to have a disc drive. So
I
I
also
could
have
play
no
Jade
clue
Empire.
which Xbox you're talking about because
It's the
the
Xbox.
Xbox nomenclature is terrible.
Xbox Series X is the
Oh, it's the sex. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not the 360. It's not the bone, and it's not the sex. Well, there is the sex. Okay.
It's the sex, but it's like the 1 terabyte.
They could have went with 720 and 1080.
could have.
and
Honestly, they should
Oh
have.
my god.
They should have.
They would have been so rad.
It was the last version of the X. It was like before they released the Series X, which is the current one.
Dude, this is why when I look over at Xbox, I have no clue what's going on anymore. I
No.
look at PlayStation, and I'm like, welcome to the PlayStation 5. I'm
5, I like
"Thanks,
5.
guys."
5 makes sense. We like 5. What's coming after 5? You'll never fucking guess it. 6. Oh. Let's take what is stupid. I can see them calling it a PlayStation soon and just dropping the number. I can see it.
Yes.
I can see that happening, but they just drop the number.
But they deal enough with either sometimes I'm backwards compatibility.
Yes.
Compatibility? Words is hard today.
Yeah.
And some other stuff where that might be a problem, especially if they have 2 PlayStations in a row when it comes to their store. Like, what game is this for? It's for the PlayStation.
What do you mean? Yeah.
So I can see them both. For Sony, I think it's 50-50, but
Yeah.
Xbox, no clue.
They need to just. I think it's really. This is why I think they're like. I hate to say console war because that's like a really lame term.
Yeah.
But that's why that's why they suffered a lot. It wasn't the Connect stuff. It wasn't like that impacted. But I think the branding is just so confusing. Even us, even people who live and breathe video games, really struggle to know. Okay, what's the new Xbox? I don't know. Do you know?
I don't even know what exclusives they have anymore.
And that's the thing, right? They don't.
I know, because now they're pushing this. If you have Xbox Game Pass, this is an Xbox, or this is an Xbox.
Well, my TV's an Xbox. I can stream games to my TV. That's why I bought it. Because I was like, oh, I could play video games. I mean, I'm never going to do it. And I did it for like a minute, and I was like, this is fun. And I'll never do it again.
I think I did that too when I first got a smart TV. I can't remember what video game for it, but it was even though it was dead and it wasn't Luna, it was the one before. What was the Google Stadia? Like I had Stadia games for a little bit.
There's quite a few apps.
Oh my god, there's a Ninja Gaiden. I'm not gonna play it though. I'm not playing that on like 1000 delay. Sorry.
God no, it's awful. There's quite a few apps on the TVs now that do like stream video games directly to them. I don't think it's ever gonna stick the landing, but it's fun to have.
There's some genres and some games where you can get away with that, but like when I was experimenting with it on the PS4, when that started popping off with the cloud gaming, the games they're trying to show off is like Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma, Sonic games, and racing games. I'm like, these aren't the right ones, guys. You need. Why are there no turn-based no turn-based, no JRPGs, nothing slower?
Yeah.
So you would never feel the difference of the lag problems?
Asking to get the bitrate go all crunchy on you and just fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
This is a puzzle, by the way. I'm puzzling.
It sure is a puzzle.
It's got a puzzle. It's got a thinking music. What would you name an Xbox to fix their branding problem? Because I think.
I mean, at this point, I think it's too late.
You think so?
The Xbox itself, by itself, is a good name.
It's a great.
It's actually fine. Oh, but it's for like recovering, or maybe making a new console. I don't know. I don't know what name they could give themselves. Because what 362?
Yeah.
Kickflip. The Xbox Kickflip.
Xbox Kickflip. No, that's the handheld. That's the handheld.
Could
you flip it open?
The Xbox Ollie? I don't know.
Xbox.
Now I'm like.
Listen, the Xbox Ollie isn't bad. It's not a bad name.
I'm honestly shocked that Nintendo called their next Switch the Switch 2. That's the most shocking thing to me.
It's surprising.
For a studio that's always called their stuff something else because the word they picked represents something, like the 3D the DS is both meant to mean dual screen but also dimension shift,
which is
like
ridiculous.
that kind of nonsense.
Yeah. It's about dimension shift. Yeah.
I'm shocked that it's just called the Switch 2.
Switch 2. And also we had the Wii U. Even the Wii U was. Do you think the Wii U would have done better if it's called the Wii 2?
That thing had so many problems to begin with. They didn't even explain what the hell the Wii U was.
They didn't, but if they called it the Wii 2, consumers would have known, oh, it's the second Wii. Call it the Wii U, a console with already thousands of peripherals.
It would have been better just calling it something else entirely.
Honestly, yeah. Actually, you're right, yeah. Just call it the Switch, Because you could call that a Switch. And it would have still fit the bill between switching screens or something, right?
All the ads I remember from that time is them showing off that I could watch Netflix on it.
Yes.
I could check the news, and if I put it on the floor, I could play golf.
Yes, that's right. You could pretend, yeah.
And they're like, okay, is the tablet the console?
Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't say. Because they shied away from showing the actual console, if I remember correctly. They never really showed the oval.
That sounds like a Nintendo thing to do. They wanted people to look at the tablet, not to think about the hardware, which backfired.
Yeah, I don't really remember people looking at. I don't remember any footage of it. It's more about just people holding the thing and being like, "Wow, we're playing new video games on the thing."
Very strange.
There's rumors of a PlayStation handheld coming back around again, as there always is. But there's rumors.
I mean, that's always gonna keep happening because, well, the Vita devolved into a visual novel multimedia machine.
Yes.
I would assume it still had a cult following. I don't know how big it was in Japan because mobile phones took off around about the same
Vita,
time.
I think, was quite big in Japan actually.
Yeah, well, that would explain why there's 10 billion visual novels. Right?
Yeah, why there's so many Japanese games for it. Because I think it's the kind of console to really do well for that market.
But
I just got Super Missile. I don't remember how to fucking use it at all.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I want to play Sony games, Sony first-party games, if they wanted to be like, okay, we're gonna put God of War on a Switch, right?
They've done that, but yeah.
Oh, they have. Oh,
The
never mind then. Why do we need a mobile?
PlayStation. What's it called? It's like
This is something streaming service, right? For yourself.
They've made a Switch PlayStation. That's the thing. But the point of it is it directly links to your PS console, and I forget what it's called. The name is escaping me for some reason.
But I don't want to play Sony's first-party games on a smaller console. Nintendo's different. Nintendo goes for a wide spectrum of things.
Yes, yeah. Every Sony first-party game, you know what you're getting into. Nintendo's like, we have a Metroid, we have a RPG Mario, we have it's a variety of genres on this little thing. Switch
did well because of COVID, but also they had the perfect video game ever to put on their Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it is.
So that you could drag around the house while you do stuff because it doesn't require your entire attention span.
Yeah.
So, what's Sony gonna put on there?
Uncharted 12. So this one was the other one. This other one.
Oh my god, I can't wait until Uncharted the 1600s.
I'd play
it. I know you would, that's the problem.
I'd play it. I quite enjoy the Uncharted games. They're quite fun, actually. So you can, if the boxes are here, you can jump high enough to shoot the canisters and get the artifact now.
I see.
But, is this the right way? Yeah. But they
I fucking hate this room every single time. The amount of times I've taken the wrong elevator is...
It's just, I don't get it. I don't get why it's like that.
Why do both the towers look exactly the same? Why do they?
Why does Xbox?
Why does Xbox?
Why would I call it... I was struggling as well. Is Xbox just dead? They just give up? Because I'm really...
No, they're not going to give up, but they're just going to be... they're going to be a Sega going forward, I feel like.
They have just announced... Oh, hey, what's that? They have just announced a price hike for all their consoles, which is really weird.
What? You want to go for a marketing push that you could play the Xbox on anything? And then sure, guys.
They just announced all their products to be getting higher price, and PlayStation have also just announced it in Europe.
Yeah,
they are dropping the prices of their hardware.
Yeah. Well, hello, Mr. Metroid.
Hey,
How
Metroid.
are you?
We are shocked to see
the
you're
Xbox
alive
Metroid
again.
The Xbox M.
Honestly, I think just calling it, it's Xbox something. I think the Xbox One is fine.
They dropped the ball, in my opinion. Like, when it comes to reading the stuff on receipts, that's why we call the Xbox One the Xbox Bone, because it's XBON.
Yeah, Xbone, yeah.
And the reason why we call the Xbox Series X Sex is because it's Xbox Series X, so
yes.
XESX.
The problem was, I think it was revisions in the generations, right? So
I mean,
Xbox...
they were going to call it the Scarletita.
They were going to call it, yeah.
The Scarletita.
Having an Xbox.
It was two G's. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say.
Having an Xbox called the Xbox One X, and then the Xbox Series X.
That would have been a good name too.
The what?
In my opinion, especially if you decided not to make the console black or to add some red highlights to it.
Oh, calling it the Scarlet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
PlayStation ended up going mostly white with a black strip and blue.
Yeah.
And if you went black and red,
yeah. Oppose it, opposite. Just play into it, play into the marketing.
As you move closer to the light, my shadow gains strength.
What's that from?
No, I'm bastardizing some code.
Oh, got it. Yeah,
I'm probably
yeah.
bastardizing a Kingdom Hearts code, to be honest with you.
It sounds Kingdom Heartsy. Oh, we should play Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Should we?
Maybe.
So do I.
You know what? I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
That's gonna be an absolute pain in the ass because all the tracks are now owned by Disney.
You're right. Oh yes. Kingdom Hearts is the
Like,
funny you should say that because Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff was released the other day.
yeah, they canceled one thing and went, oh, by the way, but this is still happening.
I guess this is the news roundup episode where we just cover everything, all the news, which you won't hear for a month, so it's gonna be out of date when we say it. When you hear us,
we can still talk about like yeah.
I'm happy to talk about it regardless. I really hope they do away with Disney stuff. You didn't play 3, I'm assuming.
No, still haven't got around to it.
How do I?
Even though I went out my way to buy 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3.
You have them all.
But that's because they were like £20 on Amazon. I'm like, that's too much of a good deal.
No, that was a good deal. That was a real good deal.
That's like 5-6 games.
No, it's a fucking banging deal. 3 feels... One, it feels like it's restarted development 5 times. Like, it really, really feels like it.
It probably went through the same kind of thing that Final Fantasy 15 did, from the looks of things.
Yes, where they got to a stage, don't like it. Keep some of it, restart, got to a stage, don't like it. It feels like that, and the Disney stuff just feels so...
I mean, your attacks are literally Disney rides, right? Some of your attacks?
They are, which is actually one of the highlights of the game. I think it works really well. But the worlds feel so dead and lifeless, and just like I have a problem with Kingdom Hearts 2 and their worlds being fundamentally giant decorated boxes. But I think in this one it feels even more so that. And it's like, now we're in Hercules world going down a slide. Oh, yay.
Hooray! I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 also has that, but I think it's more to do with like it's like enemy room, actual people, and then lots of paths to like enemy room, but then there'll still be like a non-enemy room. I don't know how to put it in like a quick like
Kingdom Hearts 1, it felt limited.
Kingdom Hearts 1 does that. Kingdom Hearts 2 doesn't include like the non-rooms sometimes, so it really feels a lot emptier.
Yeah.
And so if you continue that trend of not having any NPCs anywhere, yeah, I can see that getting out of hand.
Yeah,
Did you hit all 3? You got hit all 3?
I hit the one at the bottom. Now it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, time to climb all the way back up.
Kingdom Hearts 1 feels lived in. That's how I describe it. Each world feels like a lived-in world. You know, it feels fully realized.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the roadblocks are more interesting than going to a room just to get a cutscene. Like at Alice in Wonderland, it's like it's just a platforming, man. The game.
Sorry, I know you said roadblocks.
What do you think I said?
But the way that you said it really sounded like Roblox. And my brain just decided to stop listening.
Roblox.
Roblox mention?
Roblox? Ooh.
Roblox.
That's not a fucking Roblox noise. What do they make? It's like, ooh. Oof.
Oh, they don't do that anymore. They go, Keh.
They don't oof.
No, they don't oof anymore. They go,
Oh,
Keh.
fuck off. That's bullshit.
Because of the whole Tommy Tallarico thing.
Who the fuck is Tommy Tallarico?
Ooh.
What?
Goob. Well, first of all, get out this corner. Okay.
Who the fuck is Tommy Tallarico?
Did you dodge the entire Tommy Tallarico meltdown?
Yeah, who's Tommy Tallarico? I'm not on the internet. I barely spend any time online. When I talk to you on the internet.
Composer Man founded Video Games Live.
Right.
Owns not Atari, the Amico.
Oh, okay.
Not Amico, what's it? Television.
Right.
And had at one point a sample CD with that oof noise on it. He found out that it was being used in Roblox. Decided that, oh well, shit. Well, I own the rights to that. I'm gonna try and get as much money out of this as possible.
Right.
And that's unraveled. Well, mostly because of H-Bomber Guy, but there's a lot of other things.
Right.
They eventually unraveled him like, oh my god, well, most of his music he's stealing uncredited from other people, plagiarizes
Wow.
stuff,
Oh shit.
should be investigated by the FDA for most of the Kickstarters for the Intellivision console, lied about features, like it was a whole thing.
H-Bomber Guy is a great YouTuber.
Yeah.
That is he
Shame
is
he doesn't make videos.
it's a shame he doesn't
Sorry,
make
that's
videos.
that's mean. That's too mean. I'm sorry.
Um
What?
he is one of them YouTubers I feel sort of like transcends the medium a little bit, but so much work into it. It's like, yeah, that's great. You're one of the really good ones. The pacing's always great, the jokes are great, and the information is always perfect.
I think it was his anti-vax video. One of my favorite bits in that was while he's just hammering the wall and trying to put a science poster on the wall. He just turns to the camera while acting, incredibly insane. I wonder why the newspapers decided to interview ContraPoints instead of me. Because he's just evolving into like putting cream into profiteroles.
Yeah,
It just stuffed him in his face. Love the guy.
Yeah, he's a great content creator. But yeah, one of the ones who doesn't make content that often. But hey,
But the quality is always there,
but the
and
quality
the
is
are
always
unwatchable. And now they just keep getting longer and longer.
they do. But I say the quality is there, and I think the older I get, I kind of prefer a YouTuber that makes a long video that I could come back to and watch in chunks, rather than a 20-minute
depends
one
on
and done.
YouTuber.
It does depend on the genre, 100%. But
There's some people who carry high energy that can't make long videos or try to, and like they suffer a bit from it.
for sure.
But then there's people like Ahoy.
Oh,
I don't know if you're familiar with Ahoy.
yeah, great, really interesting YouTuber actually.
He's someone who is like real slow paced, but can do like both short videos and long
Yeah.
videos.
Like I think Kadikrus is one of them where I feel like I'm not sure long form is better for his content, because I gotta watch his content in 10-minute chunks because it's just too much too quick. And maybe that's the point, because clearly his views have tripled since the long form content. Maybe people are coming back to finish the videos. I don't know. I'm not gonna say
because the energy doesn't match mine. But I think it's definitely telling that he decided to make a separate channel that's his videos, but with the loud bits taken out, so you can sleep to them.
Yes, and that's
Like
nice. No, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to consider.
That was I started watching because the energy he has just wasn't my style in long form.
Yeah,
but the lower energy
that's
edits.
what I mean, right? Exactly. I don't think the comedy I don't think it works, because it's just, when you laugh too much and it's just like, oh, I'm a bit tired of laughing now. It's like, I know it's funny, but I just don't have the energy to laugh right now. And in fact, that does a disservice.
Yeah.
But also, I get
But
it when you want to create something and you get so many ideas and you have big grand projects, and I think when you're someone that size and you have the time and the resources to do it, then do the fucking grand projects, do things you could be proud of.
Pace is a very funny thing.
It is.
Pace in a video, a good pace in a video is you make the fast bits fast and the slow bits slow. How'd you do that? You just sort of you do it and it becomes good until it doesn't.
Honestly, yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like you can either spend years studying it, or do you just keep experimenting till you find something that works for you, I guess.
But I'll always take a fast pace over a slow, confusing, or maybe not maybe confusing. Plotting isn't the right word either.
No.
Yeah, nip into that save point. You've done a lot of stuff.
I can nip to the save point, and I'm gonna...
Get in the save point. Get in the save point, you fucking nerd. Get in that closet. A locker. Sorry.
Don't push me back in!
I meant to say locker, but my brain immediately translated that to English.
We're gonna...
And I went to closet instead.
We're gonna end on that, and you're gonna look like a dick.
No!
You're gonna look like a dickhead!
I love the gays!
Homophobe!
No!
Funny.